It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine
returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
Earth's resources to life.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit Desi'sDance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's Desi'sDance.com.
And welcome to Preston, Idaho, as part of the Preston Indian Classic. The Star Valley Braves getting set to tip it up against the Thunder Ridge Titans out of eastern Idaho. Dow Erickson on the mic here for you today as the Braves look to get 3 more games under their belt under tournament play. Last week at the Flaming Gorge went 1-2 with a win over Central, a loss to East and to Evanston. Looking to maybe improve on that this weekend. Going to be a tall task. Some very good teams, some very big schools here at this Preston Indian Classic. And up first is the Thunder Ridge Titans. They come into today's game with a record of 2-2, according to idahosports.com. Opened up their season with a 60-43 win over Blackfoot. Lost back-to-back games to Hillcrest and Bonneville. Very similar scores, in fact, 51-35, 51-36. And then they won last Thursday against Idaho Falls over the Tigers, 67-50. This is not a team that the Braves see very often. In fact, it's been several years since they've taken on Thunder Ridge. And but from what we can tell, probably a very, very long athletic team, perimeter-oriented, a lot of three-point shooting, and the Braves are going to have to be on their horse when it comes to defense this afternoon. And Star Valley comes into this one, as I said, 1-2, had that really kind of a rough start to the season last Thursday at the Stranigan Invite in Riverton as they lost to Evanston, kind of got carved up in that first half, bounced back, cut it to 6, ended up losing to 9 to the Red Devils. It's okay, you're going to see them at least 2 more times. Bounce back with a nice game, won by 20 points over the defending 4A state champs, Cheyenne Central. And then the game on Saturday of last weekend, the Braves had a back-and-forth affair with Cheyenne East. That ended up being an 8-point win for the Thunderbirds, and they've been off until then. And they'll be off after this weekend, but they've got 3 great games coming up, starting with this one today. And on the schedule, looks like on the bracket, they'll be taking on either Roy or Timberline today, or tomorrow afternoon or evening, depending on what they do today. Braves are going to be wearing the whites trimmed with crimson and gold. The Titans wearing blacks trimmed with blue and white. Starting lineups for today. Thunder Ridge designated as the visitors. Number 0, Max Haycock. He's a 5'10" senior guard. Number 12 is Deegan Branson, a 6'2" junior guard. Tanner Scoresby, number 21, a 6'4 senior. Number 22, Camden Bateman, a 6'6 junior. And number 55, Keith Brown, he's a 6'5 senior. The Titans are coached by TJ Train, assisted by Jim Colson, Todd Austin, and Curtis Johnson. Star Valley Braves are going to counter with number 0, Will Linford, a 6'3 junior. A 6'4 senior, that's Bryson Neal. Number 5, a 5'11 junior, Dylan Shumway. Zach Thompson, a 5'9 junior. And rounding out the starting 5, Zane Hedges, number 44, a 6' senior. The Braves coached by Matt Shumway, Aaron Lancaster, and Mark and Ben Hale. And we're ready to get after it today. Jumping at center circle is going to be Will Linford, and he'll be going up against Camden Bateman, 6'6 junior. So Will's giving up a few inches here to start things off. Ball is up and controlled by the Titans. Into the backcourt. This is Max Hancock. Hancock going to be fading to his right, dumping it off to the elbow right away. And poked out of his hands by Thompson. It's picked up by Zane Hedges. Hedges going to dump it back to Shumway, and the Braves come away with a steal on the opening possession. Shumway working off a screen to the elbow, dishes it over to Neal. Now back out. Shumway looking back to the bench. A little bit of a stutter step. We'll dish it off now to Hedges. Hedges around the left side to Thompson. Zach led the team in scoring 2 of the 3 games last weekend. Down low to Linford. Little turnaround. Too strong. And into the hands of Hancock. Nearly taken away by Hedges. Hancock into the corner. There's a drive, and a short shot is no good. Going to be tied up. Looked like Bryson was going to get possession. Him and Camden Bateman were tied up there. Possession arrow will go to the Braves. 7:08 to go. In fact, they need to get that clock going. There it goes. Shumway across the timeline. He'll pass across court to Zach Thompson. Thompson, top of the key to Neal. Neal back to Shumway. Dylan going to drive a couple of steps, kick it back out to Hedges. Now on the left side, far corner to Shumway for 3. That skims off long. Rebounded by Neal. Bryson takes a power dribble. He's going to have to pass out of that. Now back to Thompson, near side. Thompson working around the perimeter to Shumway. He'll take it all the way to the left. Now dish it off to Hedges. Hedges, spin move, lane, right hand. It's no good. Off the rim. No good. And here come the Titans. That's Tanner Scoresby. Scoresby all the way in the lane. Tried to shuffle it to a teammate. It took an extra step. It's a very unselfish play. His coach would probably just rather him go up and take that next time. Going to cost him a turnover. Good rebound, though, by Scoresby. Braves with a couple of good possessions. The Titans have had a couple of turnovers. Neither team has scored, though. Top of the key, Linford. He'll hand it off to Thompson. Thompson right angle to Neal. Down low to Linford. Kind of stuck. Dishes it out to the wing for Hedges. It's soft off the rim. No good. And brought in by Thunder Ridge. Scoresby running the break quickly up ahead to the center. It's good. That's Keith Brown. Good for 2. And the bucket. Bryson Neal's going to be whistled for his first personal foul. 6:01 to go here in the first. That was a nice break run by Bateman, who had the rebound, ran the court, and then found his teammate under the basket. Free throw is no good, and the score remains 2-0 Thunder Ridge. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Hedge is going to be picked up defensively by Scoresby. Over to Shumway in the corner. That rattles in for 3. Dylan Shumway knocks it down. Braves take their first lead of the game, 3-2. Here come the Titans, top of the key, driving into the paint, and they're going to call for steps. Zane Hedges gets in the way, and they're going to get Tanner Scoresby for steps. Turnover again for Thunder Ridge. It's 3-2 Braves with 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. They are using the shot clock, just as an FYI, here in Idaho. Still 2 years away from that coming to Wyoming, so chance to play with that shot clock over here in the Gem State. Thompson, far wing to Neal, back out to Zach. Three-pointer on the way, a long one that's short. Rebounded by Bryson. Strong rebound, goes up hard, it won't go. A lot of contact, gets an own rebound, now out to Hedges. Now over to Dylan Shumway. That one skims off short, no good. Brought in by Linford, another offensive board. That one's good. Boy, the Braves giving themselves some great opportunities there. Multiple chances. And Star Valley leads it now 5-2. Here come the Titans. Far side wing, there's a drive to the elbow. Pushing off. Not going to get that call. Shot's no good. Pulled in by Will Linford. Linford had 9 rebounds against Cheyenne East last Saturday. He really was starting to get his groove, I think. Hedges to the right elbow. He'll weave it off here to Thompson. Thompson to Neal. Now back top near the spiking line is Hedges. He'll call the play. Hedges to his left, between his legs, looking down low. Doesn't like what he sees. He'll pass it around the perimeter now to Shumway. Shumway over to Neal, then they'll set things up again out here on the dream catcher. 4 seconds to go. There's a deep three. Shumway tries to get some contact. It's not going to fall. And the rebound to the Titans. Boy, that's a great run there from Deegan Branson. Couldn't get it to go, though, and the rebound to the Braves. Boy, he had a nice Euro step and a scoop up and under. Just couldn't get it to go. Near side, here's Thompson. Give it up to Hedges. Zane looking for the cutter, didn't like it. Dylan, far side angle, working off a screen to Thompson. Zach gives it to Neal. Neal, skip pass over to Thompson. Now down low, intended for Linford. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Titans. I believe that was Scoresby. Got a whistle here. Will Linford will have a seat. Big Country. Cooper Lawson comes in, number 30. Braves pass it into Shumway. Shumway working off a screen. Shot clock running out. No good. It's short. There for the rebound, and the putback is Cooper Lawson. Had 2 of them. Couldn't get it to go. Boy, point-blank shots. Cooper usually going to make those. Couldn't get it to go this time, though. Turnaround jumper here at the other end is no good by the Titans. Winds up in the hands of Hancock. Hancock in the lane. Kicks it back out now to Sparks. Sparks finds the wing. That is Jack Parker, and he gets it to go. Feels like the Titans have had to work extra hard to get their points. They've had some good shots. The rim just not being kind. It's 5-4 Braves with 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. Lawson going to hand it off to Shumway. To Neal. Neal back to Dylan. Near side angle to Zane Hedges. Reverse pivot for Zane. Picks up his dribble. And he'll have to bounce it out to the perimeter to Thompson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Far side, Neal. Neal has it poked away. 3 seconds to go. And Shumway has to launch a deep three. It's back of the iron. No good. Offensive rebound by Zane Hedges. And he is hit, and he'll go to the line. Last couple of possessions, it kind of feels like the Braves have been caught by that shot clock. Parker going to be whistled for his first personal. Got a timeout here on the court. We will take one as well. We'll have some new players coming in. When we come back, it's 5-4 Star Valley here against Thunder Ridge.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit Desi'sDance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's Desi'sDance.com.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back at it here after the timeout. Zane Hedges at the line for the first time today. Zane's first offering is good. First point of the game for Zane Hedges. First free throw of the game for the Braves. Second offering is coming up. That one is away, and that one's good. So the Braves take a 7-4 lead here into the waning moments of the first period. Titans will jog it across the timeline. That is Sparks. Sparks gives it up now to Bateman. Bateman going to drive left hand, goes high off the glass. It's good. That's a nice play for Bateman, his first basket of the day. 7-6 Braves. After that Thunder Ridge basket, Shumway brings it across midcourt. This is off to McClure. Down low to Cooper Lawson, and they're going to get Thunder Ridge for a reaching foul. It's going to be on Camden Bateman, his first. Second team foul with 1:55 to go. Haven't been a lot of fouls in this first quarter. Hedges into Roman Erickson, the sophomore, into the game for the first time. To McClure, to Shumway, now near side wing to Hedges. Hedges dribbling to his left, looking down low, has it taken away and stolen by the Titans. Out in front is number 55, Keith Brown, throws it down with both hands. He looked a little bit behind it to make sure nobody was too close, and then he stuttered it just right and threw it down with two. It's 8-7. Titans take the lead. Hedges working off a screen from Cooper. Now to Roman, top of the key. Screen from Zane. Three-pointer on the way is too strong. Back of the iron. Zane fighting for it. Tries to throw it off a Titan player and is unsuccessful. Looks like maybe he was already on the line. It's going to be Thunder Ridge ball. 1:11 to go here in the first quarter. It's 8-7 Thunder Ridge. Linford going to come in, and Cooper Lawson going to the bench, and he is limping just a little bit. In fact, he's going to go right to the locker room. He's not even going to go to the bench. Lobbing it down low are the Titans. Trying to do a reverse pivot. That's Brown again. Gets his own rebound. Swatted by Will Linford. And he gets the rebound, does Linford. Here on the other end, Smith McClure, three-pointer, no good. Linford up high for it. Smith ends up with the rebound. Kicking it back out, Roman, far side wing. Roman, double team, nearly loses it. To Shumway in the corner for three. It's short, rebounded by Hedges. Hedges finds himself under the basket, up and in for two. Zane, hustle, stash, Hedges. That's a working nickname. We'll try and get something better. Three-pointer in transition is good. That's Deegan Branson. Knocks down the triple. And Thunder Ridge leads at 11-9 here on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Last shot of the quarter here for the Braves, most likely. 5 seconds to go. Erickson, left hand, left wing, tries to scoop it to McClure. He scoops it up. It's up and over the rim. No good, and Thunder Ridge takes an 11-9 lead at the end of the first quarter here at the Preston Indian Classic in Preston.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
Back to Preston High School. People who were disappointed their kid wasn't playing in the new gym, and they were trying to find the old gym. Hope they found it, because they helped us get in here. Braves trailing by 2 here after the first quarter to the Thunder Ridge Titans, and it will be Thunder Ridge basketball. To start the second stanza, Max Hancock hands it off here to Bateman. Bateman back to Hancock. Far side angle, picked up defensively by Zach Thompson. He's going to drive right side, goes up off the glass. It's too strong, rebounded by Zane Hedges. Second rebound for Zane. He's been kind of a vacuum down there. Roman Erickson down on the low block. He'll pass it out to Thompson. Thompson well beyond the three-point line, and out on him is 6'4" Tanner Scoresby. Zach's going to have to put some arch on that if he ends up putting it up. Hedges near side here to Smith McClure, trying to dump it down low. It's knocked away and finally controlled by Thunder Ridge. A steal by the Titans. And back up this direction is Tanner Scoresby. Scoresby will give it to Deegan Branson, who is fouled on his way to the basket. Roman Erickson going to pick up his first personal, first team foul of the quarter. 7:09 to go in the second. Lobbing it into the paint to Bateman. Bateman tries to get past McClure, dishes it out for the three in the corner. That's good again. Deegan Branson with his second triple of the game. That's really been the difference so far in this game, is a pair of three-pointers from Deegan Branson. 14-9, Thunder Ridge. Linford hands it off to Thompson. Now to Roman Erickson, far side angle. Roman behind the back, trying to solve this defense from Thunder Ridge. Hedges into the lane. Great bounce pass up off the glass. Not going to get it to go. Will get his own rebound is Hedges, and he is rejected again. Here come the Titans. On the break, Thunder Ridge cut off on the low block. They'll pass it out near midcourt and start up their offense again. There's a drive from Hancock. Dishes it out. Deep three, and it banks hard off the glass. It's loose, though. And it looks like Thunder Ridge going to be whistled for a loose ball foul. That's going to go against Camden Bateman. That's his first team foul on Thunder Ridge with 6:14 to go in the half. Braves trailing here 14-9 in the early going of the second quarter. A couple of three-pointers from Deegan Branson, a big part of that. Braves offense hasn't scored in a while. Here's Neal, top of the key. And that one again, telegraph pass taken away and stolen. Branson, and Branson throws it down for two. That's the second dunk of the game, and Deegan Branson has come alive here at the end of the first and into the second. He's got 8 points, and the lead is 7. Dylan Shumway kind of bumped off his axis there, passes it back to Neal, back to Dylan now in the corner. Dylan, skip pass over to McClure. Long two-point shot is short. Follows his shot. It's going to wind up into the hands of Thunder Ridge. Thunder Ridge runs to run with it a little bit. Thinking about that three is Hancock. If that was Branson, I'd say he probably needs to go for it. And nobody stopped Hancock. Can't get it to go, but then up and in for the rebound and the putback is Keith Brown. And Coach Shumway not real happy with this Braves defense right now. He calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. It is 18-9 Titans.
Avail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Avail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on. Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dudes Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball. Live on SVI Media and Swift 98. All part of the SVI Sports Network.
It's a 10-0 run by the Thunder Ridge Titans at the end of the first and into the second. The Braves led this one 9-8. Now they trail at 9-18. And Deegan Branson with 8 of those 10 points. Braves on offense here out of the timeout, though, after the dunk. Thompson stuck at the free throw line, dishes it out to Roman Erickson. Roman going to drive left hand, lowers his shoulder, tries to go up, loses it, gets it back over to Thompson, near side corner. Thompson is cut off defensively. Thunder Ridge defense has really stepped it up, I feel like, here in the last few minutes. Thompson, three-pointer in the corner. That's good. Zach knocks down the triple on the pass from McClure. It's a 6-point lead for Thunder Ridge, and the Titans take it down into the lane. And a hook shot is up, but it's not going to count anyway. It's a travel called by that far side official. 18-12, Titans with the lead. Braves with a little bit of momentum after that last timeout, hit with the Zach Thompson three-pointer and the turnover. Nearing the midway point of the second quarter, Star Valley down 6. Hedges down low to Neild. Neild to Shumway. Three-pointer, that's good. You give Dylan a look like that, he's probably going to knock it down. Back-to-back threes for the Braves, and they have cut the lead to 3. It's 18-15 Titans. Working off a screen is Thunder Ridge out to Branson. Branson, step back 3. That is up and no good. There for the rebound is Roman Erickson. Braves with a chance to tie this up. They were down by 9 just about a minute and a half ago. Far side is Zach Thompson. Thompson clear out to Zane Hedges at the spiking line, and he'll step clear back onto the dream catcher P here in Preston. Left elbow out to Thompson. Thompson going to drive, pump fakes, tries to poke it down low. Dishes out to Shumway in the corner. That was going to be a tough shot, and it's no good. Hard off the side of the rim and rebounded by Jack Parker. Hancock into the lane. He falls down. There's contact. The ball comes up into the hands of Zach Thompson. Thompson dribbling left hand just inside the free throw line. Bounce pass out to Roman for 3. That is no good. And there for the rebound are the Titans. That's Tanner Scoresby. Hancock in a dribble across the timeline. Titans lead at 18-15 with 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Drive to the lane, glass, and it's good, but it's an offensive foul. Standing in there taking it is guess who? Zane Hedges. That's going to be the first foul of the game on Deegan Branson. Second team foul on Thunder Ridge with 2:59 to go. There have not been very many fouls in this game. I think there's only 4 total in the first period, just 3 in this period. That's tournament ball sometimes. Shumway will hand it off to Erickson. Roman fading to his left, going to drive left. He is cut off by Brown. Throws it clear back to the spiking line, and it's corralled by Zach Thompson. Thompson looking down low again, this time to Neild, and he is hit and swatted and fouled. It's going to go against Jack Parker. Second personal on Parker, third team foul on Thunder Ridge. This is a shooting foul, and so Bryson Neild will go to the free throw line for the first time today. The Braves are 2 for 2 in this first half. That one, wow, it hit hard off the back of the iron, but it was kind this time for Bryson. That's his first point of the game. Good news for the Braves. Cooper Lawson getting set to check back in. Neild's second free throw also kind of hard off the back of the iron. No good this time. Rebounded by the Titans. It's taken away and stolen by Shumway. Shumway going to try and draw some contact. Can't get the shot to go. Zane Hedges stuck under the cylinder. Can't get it to go, and he's blocked. Here come the Titans. Parker back to a 15-footer from Kyler Sparks is good. And Thunder Ridge back up 20-16 over Star Valley with this done, was ticked down to about 2 minutes to play in the half. Erickson to Shumway. Dylan drives to the left elbow, dishes it out to Thompson for 3. That's good. His second of the game. Shumway and Thompson have combined for 4 3-pointers in this first half, and it's a 1-point ball game. 2019 Titans with the lead. Keith Brown well beyond the elbow. He'll dish it off now to Sparks. Sparks, that's a pretty pass up off the glass and in for 2 for McKay Scoresby. That was a nice pass, and it's going to be an and one situation. Dylan Shumway whistled for his second personal. Second team foul on the Braves with 1:33 to go. The and one is good. 23-19, Thunder Ridge with the lead. Braves with the ball. Far side, here's Bryson Neal now to Hedges. Hedges near side angle to Zach Thompson. Thompson working off a screen from Cooper. That is no good, that three-pointer. And into the corner, it's a bit of a scrum. And I believe they're going to say last touch by Star Valley with 1:14 to go in the half. Braves cut it to 1. Now it's a 4-point lead for Thunder Ridge and the Titans with the ball. Sparks passing to his left to Scoresby. This is McKay Scoresby. Back top of the key. Sparks turns around. Three-pointer is good. Wow. That's a pretty shot from Kyler Sparks, and the lead back up to 7. 26-19. Shumway to Lawson. Was looking for Hedges, and that one off the mark. It's going to be a turnover, Star Valley. Basketball, a game of momentum. Braves had it briefly, cut it to 1, and now it's back with Thunder Ridge. Titans leading by 7 with the basketball. This is Kyler Sparks. Down low to Brown. Brown challenged by Lawson. Good defense from Cooper and rebounded by Bryson Neal. Neal going to whip it back to Hedges. He'll walk it across the timeline with under 30 to go in the half. Braves could use a basket here, trailing by 7. And the way things are setting up, it looks like they may be looking for the last shot of the half. In fact, Hedges is going to come out here near midcourt, set things up, passing off to, or drilling to his left. High off the glass, it's good. Working off a screen from Cooper Lawson. Shut my mouth. Titans trying to drive. Three-pointer in the angle is good. Walter Brizzi, his first shot of the game. And it's a good one, a three-pointer at the buzzer. And Thunder Ridge leads it 29-21 here at the break. We'll be back in a couple.
Get ready for a real good time at Star Valley Station, your go-to spot for big screen thrills, strikes, and slices. Step into our movie theater and immerse yourself in the magic of cinema. But that's not all. Unleash your inner bowler at our fantastic bowling alley. Then treat yourself to mouth-watering pizza that will have your taste buds cheering. It's entertainment galore at Star Valley Station. Come on over and let the fun begin.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids' sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
It's halftime here at the Indian Classic here in Preston High School, and the Star Valley Braves opening up the tournament against the Thunder Ridge Titans. And at the break, the Titans leading at 29-21. Let's take a look at our stats here at the break. And Preston really got hot from three, felt really confident in that second quarter. In fact, they scored 18 in that second quarter, including a last-second three-pointer from Walter Brizzi, his only shot of the half, and it was a good one. Looking at the Titans, he had 3. McKay Scoresby with 3. Keith Brown had 4. Camden Bateman had 2, Jack Parker with 2, Deegan Branson had 8, and Kyler Sparks had 5. Star Valley, very even scoring for them. They had 3 players with 6 points apiece. Zane Hedges, Zach Thompson, and Dylan Shumway, each scoring 6 points in that first half. Will Linford had 2, Bryson Neal with 1 point. Zane Hedges also with 3 rebounds, a couple for Cooper Lawson, a couple for Neal, and a couple for Linford. Tanner Scoresby, the game high on my stat sheet with 3 rebounds here at the break. 3-point shooting wise, the Braves hitting 4 in that first half. 2 from Dylan Shumway, 2 from Zach Thompson. The Titans hit 4 as well, 1 from Sparks, 2 from Branson, and 1 right there before the break from Walter Brizzi. And the Braves trail it here at the half, 29-21. Looking at the bracket here for this tournament here in Preston, Idaho. The Star Valley Braves will play again tomorrow, depending on the result here in the second half. A win would put them into a 6:20 p.m. game against Timberline, and a loss would put them into a 3 p.m. afternoon game against Roy, right here in this same venue at the new gym at Preston High School. It's a beautiful facility and a fun place to do a game. And so that's a look at the bracket. The other side of the bracket, you have Bora and Hillcrest, Spring Creek taking on the hometown Preston Indians. And later on this afternoon, in fact, the game after this one is going to be Timberline taking on Rigby, but they've already determined Timberline playing in that semifinal. Some of the teams play the full bracket, some of them don't. The Braves are here to play some really good teams from the region, from both Idaho and Utah, and so and hopefully take that experience back as they get into conference play at the beginning of the year. Right now, it is halftime, and the Braves the Braves trail it 29-21. Again, 6 points apiece for Dylan Shumway, Zach Thompson, and Zane Hedges. We'll take another couple-minute break, and when we come back, we'll continue here at the halftime. It is the Star Valley Braves 21, Thunder Ridge 29.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
See how we sell your home and save you money? Very demure, very cutesy. Call Assist to Sell the Realty Team today for your next real estate transaction.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
Couple of minutes away here from beginning the third period of action here, the Star Valley Braves and the Thunder Ridge Titans. It's a pretty new school out of Idaho Falls. We actually did a game there a handful of years ago as part of that Christmas tournament that Star Valley used to go to under Coach Kabanek. And I remember walking into the Thunder Ridge High School thinking, wow, this is super nice. And it's not like Star Valley goes to school in a in a dump. They certainly don't, but yeah, the brand new Thunder Ridge School was pretty impressive, especially the gym. And this Titans squad, they have had some impressive moments as well in this first half. A couple of dunks, two-handed breakaway dunks. That's certainly something the Braves defense is going to have to be aware of and adjust to that transition offense for the Titans. Again, Deegan Branson got on a bit of a roll there in the second quarter. He has the game high of 8 points, including a couple of triples. The Braves shot well from the three-point line, moved the ball well, turned the ball over, and when they did, it seemed like it cost them. Thunder Ridge really good in transition. They've also got some size down low with Keith Brown. He is a big body. Cooper Lawson went out there for a little bit. I'm not sure if that would have made a huge difference or not, but Brown is certainly athletic. He had that breakaway two-handed dunk as well at 6'5", and he's probably about 220. Looking at the Titans, they spread out their scoring too. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different players in the scoring column. The Braves with 5. Let's see if we can get some more guys maybe into the scoring column in this second half. Just recapping that really quickly. 6 points apiece in that first half for Zane Hedges, Zach Thompson, and Dylan Shumway. Shumway and Thompson's, all of their points came via the three-point line. Both of them hit 2 triples. Zane Hedges has been tough down on the low block and offensive glass. He's got 2 field goals and 2 for 2 free throws. The Braves are 3 for 4 from the free throw line in that first half. The Titans are 1 of 2. Both teams heading back to the bench now to get some last-second instruction before we start the third quarter of play. And just a reminder, if you'd like to watch the Lady Braves, Duke Dance will be on location at the Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River. That's where they're at Lincoln Middle School, an old stomping ground. Done a lot of games there. And the Lady Braves will be taking on Laramie High School. That one tips off a little later. You can find that watch link at SVInews.com. If you're at home and you're wanting to watch it on your TV and you haven't quite made that connection yet, the SVI Media YouTube channel is where you need to go, and you can put it up on your big screen in high def and enjoy it that way. That's the way I would do it. Otherwise, we got you covered at SVInews.com, also the Star Valley Independent Facebook page, and also the SVI News app. You can watch it a multitude of ways. Here we go, third quarter. Hedges gets it into Zach Thompson. Here as we start the third quarter. Hedges top the key to Linford. Linford surveying the defense. He'll whip it right side to Thompson. Working off a screen from Linford. Thompson to the free throw line. That's a great pass from Hedges. Got good position, up and in for 2. That's a pretty pass from Thompson. Bounce pass finds Hedges, and Zane able to finish. Zane now with 8 points. And a player hits the ground. It's Dylan Shumway. And I believe this is a moving screen. I wasn't quite sure at first. They're going to get Deegan Branson for the moving screen. His first team foul. So the Braves get a bucket and a turnover here. Trying to carve into this deficit. They trail it 29-23. Zane Hedges working off a screen. Whips it over to Shumway. He'll drive left hand to the paint. Bounce pass end line to Thompson in the corner for 3. That's no good. And Branson for the rebound. Thunder Ridge in transition. Scoresby has it. He'll back up to the three-point line to Branson. They'll whip it around. Deep 3. Far side angle is good. And that's Max Hancock. Knocks down his first triple. I think every one of these Titans can shoot the 3 is what I think. 32-23. Braves trailing. That matches the largest lead of the game for Thunder Ridge. Shumway to Hedges. Now over to Thompson. Thompson to Dillon, near side angle, pulls up for the 3. That's good. Dillon with the answer 3. That's his third triple of the game. And it's 32-26. Thunder Ridge with the lead and the ball. Branson working off a screen. It's a pick and roll down low to Brown. They'll whip it out. Thought maybe Brown had a good shot there. He passed out of it. Three-pointer on the way. That's good. Boy, both of these teams are hot. Deegan Branson now becomes the first player into double digits. He's got 11 points, and the lead is back to 9. 35-26, Thunder Ridge. Far side wing. Thompson working off a screen from Linford. He'll pass it to Neal, working around. Shumway trying to answer it. That one's no good. and knocked around and rebounded by Thunder Ridge. Saves it in with the deep pass. Branson gets away from Neal, tries to throw it down one-handed, and it's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Shumway. Man, that's an athletic kid right there. However, didn't get the bucket. Free throw line. Hedges passes out to Neal. Linford calling for it. Didn't like the angle. To get it to Thompson. Gets his man in the air. Glass, no good. Kept alive by Linford and pulled down by Thunder Ridge. In transition to Branson. Branson whips it back around. There's a drive into the paint, losing it off of his hand, and it's going to be last touched by Thunder Ridge. The Titans staff felt like maybe it was off a Star Valley leg. I don't believe they're going to get their appeal. 5:14 to go here in the third. Well, maybe they are going to talk about it. Nope, they're not going to give it to him, but he is going to say, hey, I understand. 5:14 to go in the third. Braves trailing by 9. They do have the basketball. There's been a bunch of threes in this third quarter from both teams. The lead is the largest of the game. That's a nice pass from Neal to Linford. Can't get it to go. And there for the offensive board is Hedges. That won't go. Zane comes in for his second offensive board. Thompson into the tall trees, and he is swatted. Rebound comes to Thunder Ridge. There's a lob backside. Libby looking for the dunk. It wasn't there. It's going to wind up being a steal by Will Linford. Boy, Thunder Ridge, they want to play above the rim here in this third quarter. You're going to have a timeout here, a 30-second variety, I believe, called by Thunder Ridge, and that might be what he's talking about. We'll keep it right here. 4:44 to go in the third. It's 35-26, Thunder Ridge with the lead. One team foul on the Titans. No team fouls called as of yet on the Braves. And Max Hancock, Deegan Branson have both hit triples in this third quarter for Thunder Ridge. Dylan Shumway has hit one for the Braves. Both of these teams they love it when that three ball is falling. So you're never really out of it, but boy, I'm kind of old school. 9 points. 9 points feels like a lot, even though it's really not. Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Thompson, Hedges, McClure, Shumway, and Neal for the Braves. Thompson will check this in to Hedges. And back to check Hedges is going to be Tanner Scoresby. Scoresby's a big, good-looking kid, 6'4". Hedges going to drive to the paint. Pass it out to Thompson. Quick pass to Shumway in the corner. That is no good. Fighting for the rebound is Hedges. Hedges with another offensive board. He's got 6 rebounds in the game. Far side opposite corner. This is Neal. That one's no good. And tracked down by Thunder Ridge. Titans with a chance to go up double digits, and it's going to be off his foot. Disappointing outcome there for Camden Bateman. Braves feels like they're kind of on the edge here of this getting out of hand or getting right back in it. Trailing by 9. Only 3 points here in this first half. Been difficult to solve this Thunder Ridge defense other than hitting the open three. Neal to Thompson, near side angle. Pass it to Neal. Bryson now passing to his right, far side to Shumway, now to Hedges. Hedges on the far side wing to Thompson. Thompson gives it up to Shumway. Shumway working off a screen. Three-pointer is no good, but we're going to have a foul against Max Hancock, I believe. And Dylan Shumway will go to the line to shoot three, and Hancock's got his palms facing upwards like no way. 3 free throws upcoming for Dylan Shumway. First one is no good. Got 2 more coming. Down 9, the Braves certainly like to get at least 2 of the 3 here. And that one is good. Dylan now into double digits with 10 points. Chance to make it 11 here with his 3rd free throw of this trip. That one is away, and that one's good. Lead now is 7, 35-28 Thunder Ridge. Titans with the ball. Hancock will pass it cross court to Sparks. Sparks dribbling to his left. He'll give it up now to Scoresby. Drive into the lane. There's a 10-foot floater. Is good from Max Hancock. He didn't score in the first half, but he's got 5 in this quarter. And the lead back up to 9, 37-28, Thunder Ridge. Thompson, he'll weave and hand it off to Hedges. Nobody stops Zane Hedges, so he just takes it all the way in for 2. 10 points now for Zane Hedges. 37-30, Thunder Ridge with the lead. Hancock to Scoresby, and we're going to have a blocking foul here against Star Valley. It's going to be a personal on Zane Hedges, his second. First team foul on the Braves here in the third quarter, 2:58 to go. Neither team's been even close to shooting free throws off the bonus today. Open 3 for Thunder Ridge. That one skims off long, no good. Kept alive by Brizzy, but into the hands of Hedges. Braves with the fast break. Touch pass to Thompson. Thompson. It is stopped, and he tries to pass it back to Shumway, and it ends up in the hands of Thunder Ridge. A mistake there by the Braves, and back to that open spot. Now dribbling inside for the 2 is no good. And that one rebounded by Bryson Neal. Boy, the Braves have dodged a couple of bullets here on the last couple of possessions. Good open looks for the Titans, just haven't been able to knock them down. Here's Smith McClure to Thompson. Zach going to survey the defense now to Dillon. Dillon drives, flipped away into the hands of Thompson. Looking into the paint on the low block to Hedges. Hedges whips it out to McClure. Smith over to Bryson, down to Dillon. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and Dillon has it poked away and stolen. Thunder Ridge is on their horse. That's Hancock, and he'll lay it up and in for 2. Max Haycock, Haycock he didn't score in the first half. He's got 7 in this quarter, and a reaching foul here on the drive. Been saying his name wrong. I apologize, folks. Haycock whistled for his first. That's his second. Third team foul on the Titans with 1:50 to go here in the third. Star Valley down 39-30 on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Cooper Lawson in on that dead ball. Cooper passes down low to Hedges. Zane finds a cutting Roman Erickson. He can't corral it, though. He's in trouble under the cylinder. Out to Smith McClure for 3. It rattles in and out. And Zane really battling for that ball, along with, I believe it's Brizzy. And I didn't quite see what they called there. It's going to be a foul on Brizzy. So as soon as they say nobody's been close to shooting free throws on the bonus, that's team foul number 4 on Thunder Ridge with 1:38 to go in the third. Erickson, free throw line, dishes it back out to Thompson. Down low now to Cooper Lawson. No look to Smith, and he's going to be fouled on his way up to the rim. Boy, the Braves thought Smith was going to get a layup there. Didn't go for him, but he will go to the line. So that is the third personal foul on Deegan Branson. 15 foul. This is on the shot anyway. But Smith McClure to the line to shoot 2. Free throw is good. First point of the game for Smith McClure. Second one is away. That one's good. 2 points for Smith. The lead is 7 for Thunder Ridge. 39-32. Under 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dribbling across the timeline is Kyler Sparks. Sparks hands it off to Brizzy. Open lane to the paint. Takes it all the way up and in. And it's good. Oh, my. Nobody stepped in front of Brizzy. So he takes it all the way to the 10 for 2 and gets the foul. They're going to get Zane Hedges for his third. That's a huge play. The Braves had kind of cut things back. Now, I don't believe they have put the basket up on the scoreboard yet. And the free throw's no good. Rebounded by Lawson. Did I miss something here? 39-32. Three-pointer from Shumway is good. Dillon with his 4th three-pointer of the game. He's got 14. And according to the scoreboard, it's 39. There we go. 41-35. There we go. 6-point lead for Thunder Ridge. Branson, oh my goodness, what a play. Step back to the left for the triple is Branson. That's the James Harden special right there. And Dylan Shumway will drive all the way in for the basket. And he'll draw a blocking foul, and I believe the basket's good. Blocking foul. It's going to be on Branson. That is his 4th. Oh, nope, they're going to call that on Yeah, that's Branson's fourth. I was going to say, I don't think they ever said whether the basket was good or not. I'm waiting to see that. Boy, they blew that whistle right as Dylan shot the free throw and he made it. That's kind of frustrating. So they're gonna wave in the sub. That's Max Haycock. Okay, so it should be. I think it should be 38. Is that right? 44-37 is the score on the scoreboard. And now they're going to come all the way back. So, bit of a confusing sequence here for the officials. Because either it was an and one or it wasn't. I guess it wasn't. First free throw was good. Everybody starts walking up to the other end. Second free throw is also good. I'll tell you what, credit to Dylan Shumway. Not very many people could go in and step up 3 different times and hit the same free throw to get that point. Lead back to 6 for Thunder Ridge. Brizzy in the corner again. That one is no good, but tracked down by the Titans in the corner. Dribble drive. Brizzy is going to be fouled by Shumway, and he'll go to the line. Third personal on Dylan. Third team foul on the Braves. Scoreboard has that as just his first. How can I be off that many? Free throw is good for Walter Brizzy. He's got 6 points. That last shot wasn't his best, but he's been pretty clutch today. That one no good. Gets his own rebound. And the Titans with a 7-point lead, and they get the offensive board. The Braves kind of got caught napping right there. 45-38. Haycock with the ball near midcourt. Thompson going to come out, challenge him just a little bit. Haycock to Brizzy. Smith trying to get him to drive to his right, which he does. Passes back out to Haycock. Haycock step backs for 3. Nope. They'll pass it around. Hot potato deep 3 for the Titans is no good by Tanner Scoresby at the buzzer. And after 3, it is Thunder Ridge 45, Star Valley 38. So the Braves with a little bit of work to do as they trail by 7 heading into the final stanza here in Preston against the Titans.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand and fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Set to begin the fourth quarter here. The Star Valley Braves trailing the Thunder Ridge Titans 45-38 here as part of the Preston Indian Classic in Preston, Idaho at PHS. Titans with a 7-point lead and the basketball to start the final quarter. And with the basketball is Haycock. Haycock picked up defensively by Hedges. Brizzy to the right side wing to Haycock, isolated against Roman Erickson. He'll whip it back out to Haycock. Far side. Top of the key now to Haycock, now guarded by Erickson again. Near side wing, good ball movement here from Thunder Ridge. They're trying to get a cutter to the basket. Haycock going to drive into the lane, tough. It's cut off by Erickson, nowhere to go. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Deep 3 is on the way. Oh, my goodness. Haycock knocks down. That is so demoralizing if you're a defender. You play good D for the entire possession, and then they knock down about a 30-foot three-pointer. It's a 10-point lead for the Titans, 48-38. Smith McClure looking down low to Hedges. Hedges reverse pivot out to Shumway, trying to answer three. That one's too strong. No good. Back tap into the hands of McClure to Hedges. Zane back to Dillon. He'll pull the trigger on another one. That one's good. Fifth three-pointer of the game for Dillon Shumway. He's got 19 points. Braves trail by 7, 48-41. And if you're Star Valley, you're hoping Thunder Ridge misses one of these threes here on the next couple of possessions. Thunder Ridge might be thinking the same thing. Down low on the low block, there's a turnaround hook shot. That is no good. There for the rebound is Shumway. Dillon going to run the break. Fading to his right, passing back to Erickson. Erickson now screened from Big Country. Back out to Shumway. Shumway down to Cooper, and there's going to be a reaching foul as Thunder Ridge reaching through Big Country. And that'll be against Keith Brown. First personal on Brown, first team foul. Here with 6:16 to go in the ball game. Braves down 7 with the basketball. They trail by as many as 10. Down low to Lawson. Gets away from his man. Going to be blocked from behind. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Good job of Cooper there to stick with it. Gets his first basket. And the lead is now 5. 48-43. Another deep three from Haycock. Back of the iron. No good. And tracked down by Scoresby. Oh, my goodness. What a rebound. Excuse me, that was Camden Bateman. Haycock going to drive and get into the body of the Star Valley player. And they're going to get Roman Erickson for that blocking foul. 48-43, Titans. Thunder Ridge with the ball. Bateman back now to Sparks. He'll bark out the play here at the spiking line. To his right, he'll dish it off to Scoresby. Scoresby passing back out to Sparks down low. Had a good position, did Brown. In fact, instead he passes it out, and a three is good for Tanner Scoresby. Holy moly. Titans raining threes here today, and the lead back up to 8. 5:29 to go in the ball game. Star Valley trailing by 8. We'll take a 60-second.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
5:29 to go in the ball game, and the Braves trailing by 8 after that three-pointer there again from Max Haycock. He's got a couple of them. In fact, 8 three-pointers made by the Titans by 5 different players. The Braves have made 7. It's been Dillon Shumway and Zach Thompson with all of them, but boy, it feels like the Titans have been red hot from 3 here in this second half. Hedges is going to drive all the way into the paint. Dishes out to McClure. McClure, quick pass to Erickson, top of the key. Roman going to drive left hand, and he'll draw some contact on his way to the basket. That's going to go against Tanner Scoresby. First personal on Scoresby, second team foul on Thunder Ridge. 5:12 to go. Roman to the free throw line for the first time today. Trying to cut this to a 2-possession game. First free throw is good. Second offering from Roman Erickson is away, and that one barely falls forward and in through the cylinder for the point. It's 51-45. Titans with the lead. Braves put on some half-court press. The Titans get past it. Out to Haycock, nearly tipped away by McClure. Haycock drives all the way in. Nobody stops him, and he lays it up and in for 2. Haycock has scored all 12 of his points in the second half, and the lead back up to 8. Erickson, far side angle, working off a screen from Lawson. Pick and roll to Cooper. Tries to lay it up and in. Can't get it to go. That one's loose and rebounded by the Titans. Boy, it's a missed opportunity for the Braves. Had an open look. Thunder Ridge with a chance to bump this back up to double digits on this possession. Some contact there with Hedges and Scoresby. They're going to let him play through that. Top of the key, Haycock. Haycock guarded by Shumway. Screen there from Brown, and they're going to get Brown for the moving screen. Dylan's not a very big kid, and Brown is a big kid. And Dylan hits the ground. They're going to get Brown for the moving screen. It's one of my immutable rules of broadcasting. They call the foul on the big guy. Keith Brown picks up his second. Third team foul on the Titans, though, with 4:14 to go. Star Valley maybe with the chance to cut into this deficit from the free throw line, the way things are headed. 53-45 on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Shumway, far angle, gives it up to McClure. McClure going to drive to the free throw line. Dishes it over to Erickson. Roman down low to Cooper. Cooper, tough shot. Glass, good. Nice little open over-the-shoulder hook shot there from Cooper Lawson, and the lead back to 6, 53-47. Star Valley needs a stop here defensively. They've struggled to get one against Thunder Ridge. They have played super confident here in this second half. And when they have had a tough shot, they've made it. And that one taken away and stolen. It's Hedges. Zane comes up with the steal. Braves in transition up ahead to McClure. McClure, cross-court pass to Erickson. Steps back for 3. He's blocked. Hedges there for the offensive board. Back to Roman. Boy, Zane Hedges has been all over the court. I got him with 8 rebounds. He's probably got more. Braves the chance to cut this under 6. Erickson, long two-pointer, is going to be short. Rebounded by the Titans, and they're going to get Zane for that foul. It was Camden Bateman who pulled that in. That's going to be foul number 4 on Zane Hedges with 3:01 to go. That's a tough possession for Star Valley. Had a chance to cut that to 4 or 3. Instead, now it remains at 6, and Thunder Ridge with the basketball. Branson working the backcourt along with Haycock. That one's a tough one, brought in by Branson to the free throw line. And that one off the hands of Scoresby. Boy, they had what looked like was going to be a nice play from Bateman to Scoresby, just off his hands, out of bounds. Door open still plenty of time. Only 6 points separate these two teams, but the Braves haven't been able to get any closer than 6 for a long time. Three-pointer from Zach Thompson. That does not draw iron and sails out of bounds. 2:36 to go in this one. It's 53-47. Thunder Ridge with the basketball and the lead. They get it into Bateman. Bateman has it knocked away. Bateman's going to drive to the paint. Can't get it to go. They're going to get Cooper Lawson. That was a smart play from Bateman. He kind of pressed his advantage there, and Cooper was up in the air, so can't really draw an offensive foul if you're up in the air. First personal on Cooper. Third team foul on the Braves here in this fourth quarter. And Bateman's free throw is no good. Thunder Ridge hasn't shot a lot of free throws in this game. That was the first one of the day for Bateman. He'll get one more. Second one is good. And the lead is now 7. That was an important free throw. 2:31 to go in the ball game. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. I'll be back.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
54-47 your score on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Thunder Ridge with the lead with 2:31 to go in this ball game. It's the opening day of the Preston Indian Classic here in Preston, Idaho. Braves with the basketball coming out of the timeout, trying to carve into this three-possession deficit. Thompson was looking for the bounce pass to Hedges. Can be kicked out of bounds by Thunder Ridge. Zane will check it in right in front of his own bench. Good defense here from the Titans. They're forced to go to McClure here near midcourt. McClure to Thompson, far side wing. He fades back, far side angle. Drives off the, that's a tough shot from the wing. In fact, it bounces off the side of the backboard and into the hands of Thunder Ridge. In transition, it's poked away. Good hustle from Zane Hedges. Looked like they were trying to get it to Haycock, and he probably would have had a good open shot. That's a tough shot for Zach Thompson on this other end. They'll lob it into Brown. Brown now to Haycock, drives in the lane, tries the little shovel pass over to Tanner Scoresby, and again off his hands out of bounds. I feel like there's been a couple of those for the Titans. I feel like they could have maybe put this game into double digits by now. Instead, it stays at 7. 54-47. Star Valley with another chance to cut into the lead, but time running out. Shumway top of the key. Hedges, far side wing, working off a screen. To the free throw line. Dishes back out to Dillon. Three-pointer on the way is no good. It's short. Ball is up and into the hands of McClure. Smith to Cooper. Back out to Zach Thompson. To the left elbow. Puts it up, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Scoresby. Couple of shots there by the Braves. Couldn't get it to go. And I've got a whistle here in the backcourt, and Dillon is on the ground grabbing his nose. I'll be honest, I was looking down at my stat sheet, didn't even see what happened. Dillon going to be whistled for the foul. That's the 4th team foul on the Braves with 88 seconds to go here in the ball game. And the offensive opportunities have not fallen for the Braves the last couple of minutes, and time is running out. Haycock with the ball. Some backcourt harassment here from Shumway and Thompson. Gives it to Branson. Down low to Bateman. And Thunder Ridge going to work a little bit of clock here. 20 seconds left on the shot clock here. Haycock guarded by Hedges. He'll give it up here to Branson. Branson just past the free throw line is good. 8 points in the first half, 8 in the second half for Deegan Branson. 16 in the game, and he has been tough. Out to McClure. McClure dishes off to Hedges in the lane. Zane over to Thompson. Zach dribbles off his foot, corrals it, gives it to Hedges. That's a deep three, no good. And Scoresby comes up with his 6th rebound of the game. And 35 seconds to go. This one looks to be all but over. Braves cut it to 6 on multiple occasions. Couldn't ever get any closer to these Titans. Branson going to take it all the way in. And no good. Going to be rebounded by Thompson. And the Braves will look like there's another deep three there from Shumway. That's no good. Now I would imagine we're not going to see any more shots. Haycock will dribble this out. He'll get it across the timeline. So your final 56-47. And that means the Braves will play again tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock against Roy. So we'll be right back here in the same place, virtually the same time, as the Braves now fall to 1-3 on the season. The Titans improved to 3-2. They win it by 9 here over the Star Valley Braves, 56-47. Let's look at some points here for the Titans. Max Haycock, I thought, had a terrific second half for Thunder Ridge. In fact, he scored all 12 of his points in the second half. Kyler Sparks had 5. Deegan Branson had 16. 2 for Jack Parker, 3 for Tanner Scoresby, 2 for Camden Bateman, 4 for Keith Brown, 3 for McKay Scoresby, 6 for Walter Brizzi. And the Titans put up 56 points here. Star Valley got a big game from Dylan Shumway. In fact, Dylan had, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He had 18 points in this game to lead all scores. The Braves also got 10 points from Zane Hedges, 4 from Cooper Lawson, 2 from Roman Erickson, 6 from Zach Thompson, 2 from Smith McClure, 1 from Bryson Neal, then 2 from Will Linford. I also had Zane Hedges with 8 rebounds in this ball game. Those are unofficial stats, of course. And again, just looking at our bracket to recap, as part of this Preston Indian Classic, if I'm reading this bracket correctly, the Braves falling to Thunder Ridge here on this Thursday afternoon, which means they will now play at 3 p.m. tomorrow at against Roy High School here in this same venue, and we'll see you then. The Lady Braves and Duke Dance, Dave Kazari, are going to be on location at the Flaming Gorge Classic. The Lady Braves taking on Laramie. That game set to tip off at 6 p.m. this afternoon. You can find that watch link at SVInews.com, also the SVI Media YouTube channel, and on Swift 98. And I hope you'll go check that out. Lady Braves take on Laramie today. They play Rollins. They play Pinedale out there at Flaming Gorge. The Braves, as I said, take on Roy tomorrow, and then we will see who they play on Saturday here before they head into the Christmas break. That's again your final tonight. Thunder Ridge over Star Valley 56-47 for your varsity final. Earlier, the JV defeated Thunder Ridge 55-29. And big shout out and thanks to Haley Myers and McKenna Clint for helping make the game possible here at Preston High School. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. tip-off for the Braves against Roy High School. We'll see you then.